Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a little, 50 new get to know me tag questions no one asks. That's that's actually the title of the little bloggy thing that I got it off of. I will list it down below, link it down below, whatever. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be answering a few of these questions, so you guys can kind of get to know me. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you want to keep watching, please do so. But first, please like, subscribe, and hit those post notifications so you can find out when I do post. So here you are. Hey guys, okay, so this is gonna be kind of a strange video. I know get to know me's used to be a lot bigger of a thing, but I wasn't on YouTube then, and I feel like I don't really get to talk in my get ready videos, even if they are get ready with me. I'm one of those people who cannot focus when I'm doing my makeup and stuff. I will start saying something and then start doing something, pause my whole conversation, my whole thought, and then just after realize that I was saying something. So anyways, those types of things don't really work for me. So I figured I would just do a cozy, well, not too cozy, because obviously I have a full face of makeup on, but just kind of a kind of cozy type, not very, just a very informal, I suppose is probably the best word for this type of video. A very informal get to know me chat via slash featuring this little questions that I got off the internet. It's actually 50 new get to know me tag questions no one asks, and I will list this because obviously I'm not going to answer the full 50. That would take forever, but I will link this down below, the actual article with the questions, if you wanted to do something with it, because I always feel these are kind of interesting. All right, so should we start with the first question? It asks, are you named after anyone? And Erin, so my name is Erin Kathleen, as I say in every single, first part of my video. So my Erin, I believe, is named after, so my sister and I are twins. Her name is Emily. And my mom originally wanted to name us Mackenzie and Mercedes. When I was younger, I think Mackenzie is what I wanted to be called if that were actually me. And now I think I'm leaning more towards Mercedes. Anyways, nobody really liked those names besides my mom. So yeah, then apparently she found the name Emily. A lot of, anyway. Oh, I have a hair on my lip. I feel it. I don't have a mirror. Cats. One second. Anyway, I'm back. Ooh, sorry, babes. So, my mom found the name Emily, and then she had a friend whose name was Erin. She was like, oh, Emily and Erin, that's cute. It was pretty. So I think she told other people, my dad and my grandma and all them, and they thought it was nice too. So then Kathleen is actually my grandma's middle name. I don't know if it comes from more people in her family or not, but all I know is it is my grandma's middle name, my mom's mom. And Erin Kathleen is an Irish name. And Erin, actually, so Ireland forever is Erin go bra. So Erin, I think, is kind of a translation for Ireland. But Erin means, let me look. Erin means, yeah, which is, okay, so origin of the name Erin derived from the Gaelic, I don't know how you say it in Gaelic, which is the Irish name for Ireland, though Erin is popular in England and in the US, it is not normally bestowed as a given name in Ireland. Interesting. I mean, I guess you wouldn't name your daughter USA if you lived in America. I mean, some people do say America. America's way better than USA. I don't know. Hi, babies. So these are my roommates slash niece and nephew. This is Toddy. Name's Tatiana. And then we got Scarlett biting Toddy's legs. Anyway, so Erin also means green water. I thought it meant something different. Like, okay. The other thing it means peace. That's the other thing it means. Peace. My boyfriend, I think, thinks that's a little... You know, I'm actually like a pretty good and peaceful person, but he just knows how to push my buttons. But I think he thinks it's kind of interesting slash not correct. Anyway, so Kathleen, like I said, is my grandma's middle name. Her name is Diane. It's also, so origin of the name Kathleen, anglicized form of the Irish, I don't know how you pronounce the Gaelic names, they're hard, for Catherine, pure and unsullied. I enjoy that one. I enjoy that. Also derived via the Old French Kathleen, I don't know. But I like that. I'm peaceful, pure, and unsullied. Definitely, I would say pure is a good word for me. The definition of Kathleen is a woman who is sweet, kind, wonderful, nurturing, loving, gorgeous. Is apparently from Urban Dictionary, but you know, pure and clear is the French meaning. Anyways, we'll move on. That was one question, and I think it took like 10 minutes to answer. When was the last time you cried? I feel like I cry actually a lot more than I used to. When I was little, I think I felt like something was kind of wrong with me because I like never cried. I would cry, I would get more teary-eyed at like movies if animals died, but like other things didn't really make me cry as much. And I feel like there was this one turning point in my life where I feel like from that day on, I just never stopped. Like things make me cry a lot more now, like happy things or like sentimental type stuff. I remember this one day I was in class, a senior year psychology class. It was like a college one, but through high school. We were watching like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, I'm pretty sure it was, and I literally bawled my eyes out. I had never cried in school before, I don't think ever, and I was bawling after this movie. It was the ending part. So I don't know if any of you've seen it. I probably wouldn't have watched it unless we had to in school. But like all these people were mentally disabled where they couldn't process anyone's presence even. They didn't really move or do anything on their own. And then they ended up getting cured somehow. And they were talking and laughing and like walking around and joking and all this other stuff. And then it wore off and they went back to being just these like basically zombies of people where they, you know, couldn't connect, couldn't speak, nothing was taken in. Hey, duty, let me help you. And I just remember bawling my eyes out. Everybody just kept looking at me. I had snot. When I cry, I'm an ugly crier. I have snot dripping off of me. Just really, really crying, like bawling. Anyway, and then class was over and I literally was still bawling as I was walking out of class, and I saw my boyfriend, who's still my boyfriend now, but like, it was just kind of slightly embarrassing. But anyway, I feel like after that day, I cry a lot more. I cry all the time at books. There was this other time, so I worked at this fashion boutique in my hometown, which is really small, and it wasn't there very long, but I was a salesperson. Anyway, nobody ever came in. So I was just reading this book. I think it was The Last Song. No, maybe it wasn't. Honestly, don't remember what book it was, but I was bawling. So I was sitting behind the register on the floor and I was just crying in the middle of the store. Thankfully, nobody was in, but I just like had this moment. I was like, what the heck? I'm literally crying over this book in the middle of a store at my, like, it was funny. But I feel, yeah, after that day, I cry a lot more. I think I probably cried last night while I was reading my book, or the other day. Anyways, for a real thing, oh yeah, I cried, I hurt my ankle a couple days ago, so I cried at that, but yeah. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I feel like sarcasm is my main form of humor. My humor is like dry. I have a dry sense of humor, I think is what you would call it. But so yes, I enjoy sarcasm. That was number 5. Number 8, scary movies or happy endings? Freaking happy endings. I hate scary movies. I literally hate them. I don't enjoy being frightened. Okay, so it's more like I can watch thrillers. I can watch suspense, even like a murder mystery, but like I can do those. You know, they're not something that I would choose to watch as much. I like comedies. I like action. I like, you know, romances, but freaking scary movies are just not my thing, especially the ones with demons and like possession. Like, no, I will not go anywhere near those. Those scare me. My sister, no, I wasn't with my sister. I don't know why, but I went to this movie Mama with my boyfriend. It was like, when, you know, you probably guys know what Mama is. I screamed out loud in the movie theater. My sister was there with somebody and she heard me scream in the movie theater. It was like a matinee. It was just, can't. And then even in The Quiet Place, my boyfriend and I were watching The Quiet Place on Netflix. Scar. Just ask. And I literally watched the majority of it like this, away from the thing. Like, no, tell me what's happening. What's happening now? Because they were creepy. It was scary. I didn't like it. I didn't like seeing people, even if it's fake, obviously, seeing people like go crazy and then commit suicide. Like, no. And also, I didn't think I felt like the movie was good, but like, it left a lot of questions unanswered, so we're just not gonna get into that, but yeah. I hate scary movies. Number 10, what's the furthest you've ever been from home? So I actually studied abroad for like 5 months. I was over in Spain, in Granada. It was an amazing experience, and I really want to do like story times about it, and like maybe some travel trips and travel tips and tricks, blah blah blah, and like just story times about my experience over there. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I got to go to a few different places when I was over there. So technically, I think I was farthest away when I was in Rome. But yeah. 27, who are some of my favorite YouTubers? Okay, so the first YouTuber that I ever actually started to watch is Carly Bybel. That shouldn't really be shocking to anyone. She's amazing. I feel like she was the one who actually first got me interested in makeup in general. Like, I never wore, in high school, I didn't wear that much makeup. I wore just a tad bit of eyeshadow and a little bit of mascara, maybe some eyeliner, but nothing like wing eyeliner. It was more like the pencil one. Never wore like foundation or anything. And it was until after I found Carly Bybel somehow. I don't know if I was like thinking about wanting to get into makeup or what, but it wasn't until after her that I actually started wearing makeup at all. So yeah, and then also, so I love Carly Bybel. I love, then I started watching Nicole Guerrero because, you know, Carly. So I really liked her too. Desi Perkins, the Perkins, at Katie, and her Junes. I love her whole entire little family thing, and Desi's too. I love Sarai, or Karen. I like watching her too. I love Jamie Genevieve, and Drogba and Jack. And then I also really like, I actually just recently started watching these two. It's Sophia and Cinzia. I think they're really funny. I really like their whole relationship. It reminds me a lot of me and my best friend, who I actually share this apartment with, and whose puppies / babies those little doggies were. So yeah. 42, are you an extrovert or an introvert? I feel like I can somewhat portray myself, not really, I'm a shy person, but like I can talk to people. It's just kind of painful for me. Not in a bad way, it's just like I get uncomfortable. Like I never know what to say to people. Like I feel like I have to like try really hard because I feel like I am an introverted person. But I also just feel like my relationships that I have are so big and so important and so like long term that I feel so comfortable with them and myself that I sometimes don't feel the need to connect with other people, and that's probably bad. But just like in life, like with my coworkers, even before, like I always just like, it was weird to me, like becoming a friend with a coworker just didn't translate in my mind. Like obviously you would have good times and fun with them, but like I just like, you know, work is one thing. I don't like when people see certain things about me while I'm working. If you were to hang out, you know, outside of work, and that's weird. I think that's just some weird thing that I have in my mind, but yeah. So like, and also just like meeting people at random, I feel like I'm just a shy person, so I wouldn't normally like go up and talk to people anyway. I'm also just like a stay-at-home person. Like, so if I just meet somebody new and they actually come up and talk to me, like another girl, and just we have a good conversation, I feel like that's where I would leave it. And that's probably, I'm not trying to sound rude, it's just like I have really great people in my life, so when I'm not being selfish and like, you know, just want to stay at home, comfy, read, because I love that. I love being at home. Then like there's a few people like my mom and dad, my best friend, my sister, my boyfriend, you know, like that I would want to give my time to. So yeah, I'm definitely more of an introvert. Yeah. Let me know if that's how you guys are, if I'm weird, because I feel like sometimes I'm probably weird. My sister isn't like that. She makes friends super easily and like wants to, and like that sounds so bad that I don't want to, but like I just have such great people in my life that I just like, I don't know, I should probably fix that. I don't know, I don't mind it. And 50, this can be, so what's your longest relationship so far? I've had 3 relationships, and the one I'm currently in is the longest so far. We actually just celebrated our 6-year anniversary. Probably, I think it was like last week. What day is today? Yeah, last week. So yeah. If you're watching. Alright, so that I think is gonna be our last question. Like I said, I will list or like, you know, copy and paste this or whatever, link it down below, this little site that I got these questions off of. I thought it was really fun. I kind of want to do more of these talky videos / you know, I would love to do some like Q&As or like relationship advice, because I feel like even though I've had only 3 relationships, I feel like I have a good sense of self-worth and what types of things girls should and shouldn't be putting up with / like different, you know, just different girl advice for relationships or just in general. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too weird or like boring for you, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a quick little get to know me. Like obviously I want to do more in-depth ones. Maybe this will just start to be a little series, but yeah, I can't do it when I'm doing makeup and stuff, so I just wanted to make a little video where you can get to know me more. Oh, let's just do the one last question that wasn't on there. Makeup or non-makeup? And I know I've said this, I do not wear makeup on a daily basis. The most I ever put on a daily basis is like mascara and maybe just like a tiny bit of brown super neutral eyeshadow, but like I only get nice looking sounds terrible, like I only put on a full face of makeup if I'm going out with like my friends or my boyfriend, or like it's a special occasion, or if I want to like try at work one night, you know, doesn't really ever happen, or if I'm doing YouTube. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. So have a great day, night, weekend, wherever it is, whenever you're watching this, wherever you are. And I will see you later. Bye. Oh, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and put those post notifications on. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.